There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. 2 of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment. Jason Vargas gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Stepping into the box, number 2. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. He's set and the pitch. Took a little off and it's in for a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. hit hard to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Lifetime versus this pitcher. An impressive 4 for 7. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Now to the plate, number 23. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nimmo comes on now, and he has it 1 down. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
And here's Jose Peraza, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Votto at second. Suarez is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The set and the 2-1, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield, and Cano will make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now at Citi Field. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Number 23 moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here's Jed Lowry now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Gray gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Suarez trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Wackney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as this game moves along. Of course, the grounds crew and the umpires will work to get this one in without a delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it is impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
And he misses 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Striding in, number 2. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Echeverria ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So digging in now, Jose Iglesias.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard toward right center. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Michael Conforto will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Standing in, Michael Conforto. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he fouls this one off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Gray into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Popped up. Lowry has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Fastball well outside. Suarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, number 23, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Suarez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
In now, Jose Peraza, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Travis d'Arnaud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In his career, d'Arnaud is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. The throw holds him off the bag.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Adeiny Echeverria. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jason.
Digging in now, Jason Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on third. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Suarez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. d'Arnaud at third with 2 away. Gray sets. Here's the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand one. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Off for the Reds.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Scott Schebler. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart. Count is 1-2 now. Fouled away. Fouled off. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Sonny Gray.
The pitcher, Sonny Gray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Into the box now, number 2, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Iglesias, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it on to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready for another chance? Jed Lowry flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And it's fouled away. Lowry, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
There's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Johannes Cespedes.
Here's Johannes Cespedes. First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. windup and the 0-1. High and deep to center field. Schebler facing back to the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets will cut the deficit now to 3-1.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Line to the right side. Now a reach, but this gets past him and right, and this ought to be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Peter Alonso, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. A hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we take a look, the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, number 23,
So stepping in, number 23. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Nimmo ranging back, still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. And good for him. Number 23 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Seth Lugo, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 67, Seth Lugo. The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jose.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. Popped up, Echeverria over to his left, and that retires the side. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Middle of the night at Citi Field. It's now 4-1 Reds. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Schebler is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, JD Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Echeverria leads off first with one away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Jared Hughes comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Brandon Nimmo will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Jed Lowry, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Justin Wilson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Scott Schebler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batter, detective Tucker Barnhart.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Wilson is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
1-2, here it comes. On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Echeverria for 1. On to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
The batter, the pitcher, Jared.
Standing in now, Jared Hughes. as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. In there, a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In now, number 2. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Jose Iglesias will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Alonso has got it, and the side is retired. Reds strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52. Go ahead.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's 1 for 4. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th. And before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now the 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 23.
Stepping into the box, number 23. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Gesellman, a 25-year-old. He was a 13th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jose.
Now batting, Jose Peraza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But, hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. Full count to Jose Peraza.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Off and he runs right through the stop sign. He scores, and they lead now by 4.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Scott Schebler. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Reds get a run of the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 5 and the Mets 1. Into the box now, Peter Alonso. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Digging in to try it again, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Popped up. Votto over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
So striding forward now, Adeiny Echeverria. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there for strike 1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Heading out toward shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Paul Sewald has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 51, Paul Sewald. Now catching and batting 9.
Digging in the
3,
switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lowry has a play, makes the play, 1 away. Yasiel Puig will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yasiel Puig.
Here's Echeverria at shortstop. Reined in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 2. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Started the breaking ball far too inside that.
Keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Coming to the plate now, Tomas Nido. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Hit down the third baseline. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
The third baseman.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield. He was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
At the plate, Jed Lowry. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Swing and a liner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Number 24, second baseman.
So striding in, Robinson Cano. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Lowry gets his lead at first, nobody out. Still 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Number 23 is there, and he has it for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 52. Go ahead.
Riding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Votto moving to his left. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Here it comes on 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Split-fingered fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And we are tied again. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Peter Alonso. And a high strike there, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. To short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 19.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in and looking for more, number 23. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is over, and that's the second out of the inning. The relay throw, and he is in there at third is the possible go-ahead score.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jose Peraza, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it. Conforto makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Juan Lawrence is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
We got time.
Amir Garrett comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Garrett.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Hit softly on the ground to third. Suarez fields it cleanly, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny.
Next for the Mets, Adeiny Echeverria. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hit hard towards second. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Tomas Nido, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Garrett, a California-born ball player. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call. And his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Fouled away.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners. And what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.